And I march you to the table. You see the same old thing. Everybody dance now.
Exactly 3 days after shooting the 2008 FrightFest promos, horror directors Adam Green and Joe Lynch were found dead. Though it was tragic to lose two promising genre visionaries so early in their careers, the true tragedy lies in the manner in which their bodies were discovered and the effect it will have on their legacies. It was here, at the Hollywood La Brea Motel, where Officer Chad Anderson was first called to the scene.
Obviously, the first thing that came to my mind was what were Lynch and Green doing in the hooker motel in the gayest part of Los Angeles together. I didn't pass judgment on these guys too quick. I was a fan of both of them. Hatchet, Wrong Turn 2. Spiral sucked, but I thought that Hatchet. Both of the victims were dressed in women's clothing. Both wearing heavy makeup as well. Both had some sort of asphyxiation device attached to their throats, and there were various bottles of flavored sex lubricant scattered all over the place. You don't have to be a genius to figure out that this was some sort of unholy homoerotic masturbation terrible. But the big question was, why was James Gunn's wallet found on the scene?
My wallet. I have no idea how it got there. Maybe Adam Green, he was here one day, maybe he took it from my house. Come to think of it, he's done that before. He's taken stuff from my house. He took some of my action figures from me once. I caught them. I went to a party at his house, and he had a bunch of my stuff. So he didn't take my wallet. In his pocket, and it ended out there. That doesn't seem completely... I'm sure that's what happened.
Hollywood's reaction to Green and Lynch's untimely deaths was mixed. Family, friends, and co-workers were divided.
Well, first I thought it was David Lynch, and I was horrified. Then I heard it was Joe Lynch. Not as big a deal.
To be totally honest, not that surprising. No. I mean, the whole spiral thing was really weird. And at the end, he was pushing for co-directing credit the whole time, and I was like, look, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with you. You're going down a slippery slope here, buddy, and I can see, the coke and the booze and everything is really bad, so do your thing, fine. So we give him credit in the end, and that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. It's not going to hurt me any, you know what I mean?
At first I was shocked and embarrassed, but not completely surprised. Every other weekend, Green sleep over? And at first it was cute, but then it just got kind of weird. Like they would be downstairs watching movies, giggling and sleeping on the floor together, and they wouldn't even talk to me. I mean, Green came on our honeymoon. I don't know, I should have just my parents. But I guess love is blind.
Yeah, it's true. Adam and Joe originally asked me to do some FrightFest promos for them last year. I said yes, but I had to say yes. That's more in front of everyone. What am I going to do? Say no and look like an asshole?
I told him you couldn't do it.
She told me I couldn't do it.
I was really bummed out when I heard the news. I mean, I've worked with Green for 3 years now, and who cares about Lynch, but who's going to pay attention to? What? Ooh, yeah.
Sometimes a cool guy and it hurts, and it's a weight on your heart. And then sometimes people pass away, and it's almost like it's a release. All those things that were weighing you down are now...
Joe Lynch, he played for the 87 Blazers. Point guard.
And Green died.
Yeah, and Joe Lynch.
Oh, they both died?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a double whammy. That's a win-win.
When I heard Adam Green died, I was shocked. I think like all of us were, I was shocked. But okay, look, there's a small silver lining here, okay? And the good thing about it is that we didn't have to pay to see Hatchet anymore.
What about Joe Lynch?
Who's that?
I didn't read about this at all. Fucking God.
Wait, so Adam Green and Joe Lynch are both dead.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
So, anyway, I just wanted to find out what's going on with Hatchet 2. Oh, really? The assistant? That's kind of fucked up. Are they going to make a Wrong Turn 3? I didn't think 2 was that bad.
They kept asking me how they could make a good horror movie, how they could be invited to the Masters of Horror dinners. And I just didn't know what to tell them. How do you tell people that they're not talented? It's a terrible thing. I never want to say that to anybody, but now they're dead, I can say it. They're just not talented.
Look, I was never going to marry Adam Green. I mean, in a way, this whole tragedy got me out of a really messy breakup. You know, I always knew I'd move on. Now I'm fucking his assistant.
Booyah. Situation is the fact that during production of the promos, both Lynch and Green publicly stated that they would make it to FrightFest this year, even if they were dead.
So somebody on set just completely randomly asked them, they were like, so, you know, you're making all these movies for the people in the UK, great, but, you know, what if something happens? Like, you know, you get into a random car crash, or you die jerking off, or choking each other in a motel room, or something shit like that. And I remember Joe Lynch said specifically, he said, dude, we are going to go to FrightFest, even if we have to go as ghosts.
Which brings up the horrifying question to those of you FrightFesters who hung out with Green and Lynch at this event. Were they really there with you? Or was it just their ghosts? No one knows for sure. What we do know is while Adam Green and Joe Lynch will be missed by FrightFest, the fans can take solace in the fact that at least they still have Neil Marshall, and he's a better director than Green or Lynch ever was.
So has James Gunn's wallet in your pocket?